Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Finley, a psychologist at the University of Vermont Medical Center. I work at the Comprehensive Pain Program, and when I facilitate the Compass Living groups, one of the relaxation techniques I like to do is called light imagery. And I find it's especially helpful for people when you're having an area of your body that is in pain or feeling some tension or discomfort. So we shall begin. Find yourself sitting or lying down, feeling fully supported by the chair or bed or floor, wherever you happen to be. And just do a body scan, just noticing any area on your body that is speaking to you, that seems to be getting your attention, perhaps because there is tightness or discomfort. And once you've chosen that spot, or once you're aware of that spot, just imagine that that feeling that you're having could become a shape. And if it could become a shape, envision it. What does it look like? What shape is it in? How big is it? What color is the shape? Is it moving or staying still? And just notice what it looks like as you observe this shape. Is it making any noise? And if it is, what is it sounding like? Are there words you can hear, or is it just a sound? Again, just noticing that sound. What's the temperature? What's the texture of this shape? If you were to touch it, what would it feel like? And just take your time observing the nuances and the subtleties, the finer details of this shape in your own way. And knowing that if you have any extraneous thoughts not related to the shape, that's normal. Just allow those thoughts to drift away as you return your focus back to the shape and some detail about the shape that's especially grabbing your attention. And so by now you have a clear sense of the shape. You might even get a sense of if the shape had feelings, what would those feelings be? So now that you have a clear sense of the shape, let's shift gears a little bit. And if you can imagine something greater than yourself, perhaps a higher power, if you believe in a higher power, or if you don't, perhaps even the universe. Just choose something that is bigger than yourself, greater than yourself. And imagine that this entity would be able to send you a beam of light. This entity is greater than we can even begin to understand in terms of its vastness, in terms of its ability to be connected to everything. In some cases, perhaps even the ability to heal, to love. And so imagine this higher power, this greater entity, could send you a beam of light. And think of a color that's especially healing to you, especially healing and calming. What color would you choose? And after you've chosen a color, just imagine that a beam of this colored light is emanating from that higher power, that greater being, and it's coming directly down to the top of your head. And when it enters the top of your head, it goes directly to that shape, wherever it is in your body. And when it arrives at the shape, it surrounds it with light. It permeates each cell. It moves in and around the shape, surrounding it with light, filling it with light. And as you continue breathing, you realize that that greater power continues to send you energy, continues to send you that beam of colored light, emanating from that higher power, that greater source, coming directly to you through the top of your head. And that colored light moves directly to that part in your body, to that shape. And once it arrives at the shape, it surrounds it with light, fills it with light, permeating each cell, vibrating in and around each cell as the shape is surrounded by light. And just notice what that experience is like. That's it. As you continue breathing in peace, breathing in that light, just notice that that beam of colored light continues to come to you from that greater power. And that light goes directly in through the top of your head and goes directly to that shape, surrounds the shape with light, fills it with light, permeates each cell, envelops the shape, holds the shape in the light. And just notice how the shape responds or doesn't respond to the light. Just notice without forcing anything, but just allowing that light to continue to come in. Noticing how it feels for you, knowing that you're receiving this beam of light from something greater than yourself that has healing powers, that has love, that has energy, that has peace and calm. Whatever qualities you associate with that greater entity are in that beam of light. And that beam of light continues to come in from the top of your head down to that shape, surrounding it, permeating the shape, filling it with light. And you notice that not only is the shape filled with light and surrounds the light, but the light is beginning to emanate outward in every direction from that shape, so that your entire body begins to be filled with that same colored light. Each muscle surrounded by the light, your organs, your vessels, filled with the light. The light can permeate every aspect of who you are, so that now your entire body, from head to toe, is filled with this colored light that begins from that greater power. And notice how it feels to have your entire body filled with this light. And then you notice that the light not only fills your body, but it's coming to the outer parts of your body, moving beyond your skin, so that now not only are you filled with the light, but you're also surrounded by the light. Filled with and surrounded by this healing, colored light, which is never ending. It has eternal powers. It goes on and on. This light goes on and on in you, in the shape, outside of you, holding you, surrounding you with light. And just notice how it feels to be surrounded by this light and filled with this light at the same time. Just allowing yourself to be here. Knowing that you can have access to this light at any time that you wish. All you have to do is find a quiet place. Begin breathing. Imagine that color, which might change on certain days or it might stay the same. You can use a shape if you're having a particular place in your body, or you can allow the light to fill your entire body, whatever works best for you. But know that all you have to do is breathe and imagine that light coming in through the top of your head. And allow yourself to experience what it's like to have light, to be filled with light, and to emanate light from within and from without, for yourself and for everyone who you encounter. So just allowing yourself to bask in this light. You can take a few more breath cycles. And when you're ready, returning to the room, filled with light, emanating light, and ready to go out into the rest of your day or night. Be well.